Welcome to CSC-161, an Introduction to Java Programming at Camden County College. This semester, I will be your instructor. My name is Professor Anita M. Wright, and my office is located in the SIM building on the second floor in the south wing, room 209S. What you need to get started. You will need to set up your Ravel eText, and we'll take a look at how to do that in Canvas. And then you will need to install the BlueJ IDE so that you can practice Java programming. Let's take a look at the Canvas course shell. Here is what the Canvas course shell looks like. The Ravel eText is available through the first day course materials. When you click on this link, it will take you to the correct text for our course. The name of the book is Starting Out with Java. It's the 8th edition. It's by Tony Gaddis. And this book is an interactive ebook, and you have already paid for it with your semester tuition. Okay, let's go back to Camden County College's website. Take a quick look here. At the top, there's a list of the course navigation icons. These are meant to help you quickly get to the different types of materials. Each week you should start at the instructions page, and you'll note that has the light bulb. All required graded work will be noted with a red bubble. Important documents have the README I icon, and there is video lecture and instructions and how-to topics. There'll be sample study programs. These are identified with the cup of Java. And there's a Let's Chat discussion forum available to you each week. And just for when it gets too frustrating, each week I will give you a laugh out loud cartoon break that you can enjoy. The next module gives a course description and the links to my office times via Zoom. We do not have any face-to-face formal class meetings, so if you need some FaceTime with me, the best time to do that would be Monday night or Wednesday morning via Zoom. The links are provided here. Or I will be in my office on Wednesday afternoons from 1:15 to about 2:45. Here's week 1's instructions. Here are instructions for signing up and getting access to your Ravel book. The Ravel textbook becomes available on day 1. Hence, this is called First Day Materials. You need to use this link and follow the instructions. There are all kinds of wonderful resources supplied to you with the book, so I encourage you to take a look at those as well. Our course formally starts September 11th and formally ends on December 15th, but you will have access to the book for a year. Is again the link to the first day materials. Once you're signed up and have your account, you can get right to your eText by clicking on the link. Okay, so let's go look at BlueJ. This software is free and available from bluej.org. You can follow the link to get here. If you scroll down, you'll see that you can install a Windows version, a Mac version, an Ubuntu version, and there's a few others available. Now I'm guessing that you may be using something like a Chromebook. In that case, what I recommend is the standalone zip. So if you click on this, you can install this right on a USB drive and then use that plugged into any computer or Chromebook. So that's what I've installed. I clicked on the link, I downloaded this to my USB drive. Here it is right here. Then you need to extract the files by right mouse clicking on that zip folder, extract all. Once I completed that, it built this folder with BlueJ and user home. I then created a new folder for my Java projects. I'll just redo creating a folder. Once you expand the BlueJ zip folder, you will see the BlueJ executable. This is the actual program that you will use to run and store and save and write your programs. This is what's called an integrated development environment because it allows you to write, run, and debug your programs all in one place. So let me start that program. You will need to build a project. The project is a folder, and you only really need one because you can then just create new class files to put into the project. But the first time here, you will select New Project. I am going to keep this on the same thumb drive or jump drive that I have the program. I created a folder named My Programs. Here's another one, My Java Projects. Say OK, and I'm going to call this Project CSC-161. Don't put any punctuation or leave spaces there. Java won't like it. Notice what happens. At the top in the upper left corner, it identifies CSC-161. This is what's called a project workspace, and you'll find that it created this folder on your computer thumb drive. Now, you're not going to use a new class. I have created a template that I want you to always start from. So on the Edit pull down, you're going to add class from file, and you're going to use the template file that I have posted. So there's my template. I'm going to open that file up. You will edit this. You can use the edit or right mouse click and open the editor. Up here you should write a description of the class. For instance, my first program, we're going to change the name to Hello World. So right here where it says class template, you'll rename that Hello World. Notice the white box here that says put your code here. And just like the textbook instructs you to do, you will add this line of code. Now, why we do this? This is sort of a tradition. When we write a program in a language for the first time, we write the Hello World program. Up here, you want to add your name as author and the date that you created it. Now notice the name change here. When we compile this, which we need to do, down the bottom it tells us there were no syntax errors. You can now close the window and right mouse click. Now again, note you can compile from here, you can open the editor from here. We can also run it from here. And we run it by clicking on main and say OK. And there's our output. BlueJ builds an output window and runs our instructions, and we asked it to print Hello World to the screen. I'm going to close this and close the program. What you will notice again on your desktop system or wherever you stored your project files and your software, here's the executable that we run. There's my programs file with the new project we created, CSC-161, and inside there we will find those files that we created. Hello World, that's our actual text file, and hello world.class is the bytecode that Java actually runs. Now, I don't expect you to remember all of that, but I do want you to get your software installed and practice a little bit. This is all reviewed in the textbook in section 1.5. There's our Canvas shell. I will be adding content. And after you install BlueJ, again, I recommend download that file to a thumb drive, extract the files from the zip. It will create the executable, a user home folder, and then you can create your own set of folders if you like. That's what I did here. My Java projects folder, and I had a BlueJ1 project that I had created the Hello World and the template. The template is useful because we can always start from that file, put your name at the top, put the date, and every time you go in you can save as the new program file that you need, such as Hello World. You're now set up to start CSC-161. Please take some time and get comfortable with the Canvas shell. Complete the required Week 1 forum that asks you to introduce yourself. Then be sure to read the posted documents. There's a course guide, there's a README, there's a communication guide, and you have lots of stuff to read there in your e-text and practice with the interactive Ravel book. I will do a short video on that for you to review soon. Then complete and submit your first Hello World.java program that I just demonstrated how to do. Happy Java coding!